You're going to learn how I coach young men and myself to transform lives. The system we use to become consistent in the habits that will improve our lives forever and allow us to become disciplined, more masculine, and allow us to achieve our goals. This system has helped hundreds of thousands of young men change their lives forever. It's free and easy to do. It will literally only take you 5 minutes to set up. This is a system that does it all, the habit tracker. Out of all the accountability systems, the best one, by far, is the simple behavior tracker. If you are struggling with bad mental health, depression, negative self-talk, addictions to porn, video games, social media, binge eating, weed, alcohol, the best way to fix that is consistently doing good self-improvement habits. Habits like meditating, journaling, exercising, and prayer will significantly improve your mental health. You'll literally be shocked by how much it helps. Doing these habits every day will fix your mental health better than anything else, including therapy. The way to keep yourself accountable and disciplined in doing these habits is by using a habit tracker. I promise you, it takes you 2 weeks. It only takes 2 weeks of using a habit tracker every day to notice a huge improvement and severely reduce your mental health problems, even if you've been struggling with it for years. You're not just going to learn how to make a habit tracker, but I'm going to make one with you in this interactive video. So follow along with this video to the actionable steps. Using a habit tracker is what allowed me to become more disciplined and consistent in doing these good habits. When I started self-improvement, I learned about all these good habits that would improve my life, fix my mental health, and build me to become a masculine man who had achieved everything he wanted. But I just couldn't do them every day. I'd try to. I'd do these good habits for a few days, then I'd wake up one day later than I wanted. I'd feel a bit lazy, I didn't want to meditate or journal, and all my progress was gone. I would just stop trying to bother doing the habits anymore after that, until a few weeks later when I decided I wanted to become disciplined and consistent in the habits again. This was my biggest mistake in my self-improvement journey. This cycle continued where I'd start doing the habits, get consistent for a little bit, have a bad day, and then just stop. And then I'd want to do the habits again, become consistent, and then stop, and then the cycle would just continue over and over until I finally started using a habit tracker. I was finally becoming consistent with my daily habits. I started meditating, gratitude journaling, praying, and reading every day. Finally able to start doing these good habits every day, and my mental health got better after only a few days of tracking my habits. I was happier, more fulfilled. I didn't have as many negative thoughts or doubts in my mind anymore. I was happy to wake up and get the chance to improve myself and enjoy life that day. I was able to train harder in the gym and wanting to make these videos for this channel again. Motivated to help teach you how to improve your life again after a whole year of not being consistent in doing it. Having a habit tracker improved my life significantly. My improved mental health led to me becoming more disciplined in training at the gym and eating, becoming more productive and motivated to work, and just being grateful to be alive. Thousands and thousands of men have experienced the exact same results from keeping a habit tracker as I have. It's improved their lives significantly and allowed them to become more disciplined, earn more money, build a muscular body, attract women, and just be happier. And you'll get the exact same results if you follow this video, create a habit tracker, and stick to it. Now there's a few key benefits to making this sort of habit tracker. A habit tracker allows you to see your progress visually. Usually you don't feel consistent in a habit until you've been doing it for a few months at least. And even then, if you have a bad few days or a bad week where you don't do your habit, you can feel like all your progress is lost, since we only think about our current day usually. So you could become depressed that you lost all your progress on that habit just because you didn't do it for a few days, despite you being consistent with it for months. But with a habit tracker, You can see on a piece of paper how many times you did that habit, how consistent you actually were. You'll be able to forgive yourself for missing a couple days because you've been consistent for most of that time. You'll feel pride and achievement from seeing how consistent and disciplined you were. Checking off those boxes every day after you've done those habits feels amazing as well. It gives you some dopamine and will make you feel a lot more productive. Now, another huge benefit is the major sense of accountability you get. You will feel bad if you miss one box one day, and that's good. You want that sense of accountability, that bad feeling if you miss a habit, because it will force you to do your habits every day so you don't feel bad anymore. I want you to be actionable, so that if you miss a habit, for example meditation or gratitude journaling, you don't just sulk and get angry and rip the habit tracker off the wall and not do it anymore, but become motivated to do that habit the next day even more, so you don't feel that negative feeling anymore. The best thing with this habit tracker is that you will feel bad if you don't do a habit, but you also feel good if you're able to tick off all the boxes that day. That will force you to do these habits every day. That will be an extra boost of motivation to do it. Now you need to go get a pen and a piece of paper and get it in front of you. Go pause the video and get those things, because it's best to write your habit tracker on paper so you can stick it up on your bedroom wall or just keep it somewhere that you can see it all the time every day. You want to always look at it, always see it every day, multiple times a day, so that if you're not being productive with those habits, you get that tinge of guilt that you're not actually following through with your habit tracker. Now, on that piece of paper, write the month on the top and then write the daily behaviors that you want to be checking off. For 100% of my boys watching this, it has to be meditation, gratitude journaling, exercise, and reading. You can come up with all the other behaviors. You can add on all the other behaviors, but you must do these 4 behaviors every day. No questions asked, no exceptions. Just trust me. Do these 4 things because I'm telling you to. These are guaranteed to fix your life. You'll come back in 3 months and say that these 4 changed your life completely. So you need to have those 4 habits at least on your habit tracker. And then you can add on what you want according to you. Some of the ones that I added on are praying to God as soon as I woke up, reading the Bible, working on these YouTube videos, and doing calisthenics. You can also add on stretching, learning a skill, learning a language, cardio, whatever you want. Then down the left side of the page, write the days of the month, and I want you to draw the boxes for each habit for each day. Now you've got your habit tracker, the most efficient way to stay accountable on self-improvement. Now after you have done the minimum, so that's 1 minute of meditation, 1 push-up done, 1 thing written down that you're grateful for, tick the box for that activity. Now doing the bare minimum won't make you much progress. 1 push-up won't build you the muscular body you want. 1 minute of meditation will not improve your mental health significantly. But it will build consistency, which is what you want. This means that even if you're having the least productive day possible, you'll still keep consistent on your habits. Always aim to do the bare minimum, because the bare minimum becomes significant. So if you do 1 push-up now, in a couple months' time, you'll be doing at least an hour of exercise at the gym per day. It's that bare minimum will increase as you get more experienced with that behavior. If you can only do 1 minute of meditation before you get bored and your mind is off wandering to another place, then by the time you've been doing it for 6 months, you'll be able to meditate for 20 minutes no problem. That's because your bare minimum will increase. And you don't need to make progress immediately. You don't need to make a lot of progress the first day. That's the biggest mistake people make. What you want to do is build consistency, because that's what will allow you to make actual huge progress. No one on earth has ever changed their life significantly in a day using any of these habits. Going to the gym once will not change your life. It won't change your body. Meditating once won't improve your mental health a lot. Gratitude journaling once won't improve your mental health. Praying to God once will not bring you to heaven. But the consistency that doing it every day for only like a minute will cause you to achieve all of your goals. That's what you want to aim for. Now you can get an accountability partner who checks on your habit tracker and keeps you accountable to it by chasing you up on it and demanding to know why you haven't meditated today, for example. However, most people are too focused on their own lives to actually care about you. Now that's no problem with them, but we're all busy. We all focus on ourselves the most. They don't have the energy or the time to chase you up and keep you accountable. They're not going to be able to chase you up, asking to see your habit tracker or anything. That's the difference, and that's what you get with the self-improvement coaching that I offer. Now you've learned the system, and I hope it helps you out. But if you want that skyrocketed level of accountability, where I'm on your phone messaging you all day, every day, have you meditated, have you gratitude journaled, how's the workout going, show me your habit tracker, that's where you're going to make huge progress. The progress you make will be absolutely crazy. This will literally transform your life in only a few weeks. Now what I'd really like you to do is go to the self-improvement coaching link in the description. You don't have to buy anything or pay any money for it, but you can book a free 15-minute call with me where it's just a little tester session before you go on to get coached by me, where we can have a little chat about your self-improvement. We can talk about what your biggest struggle is, and I'll give you my advice on it. No strings attached, no hard feelings if you don't want to be coached. We can just have a little talk, and honestly, I really enjoy having these conversations because, well, it allows me to know what you're struggling with and how I can best cater this content, improve your life to fix the problems that you have, which is the whole purpose of this channel. So if you want to have that skyrocketed level of accountability and make a huge amount of progress very quickly, please check out the link in the description for self-improvement coaching. I'd be very, very happy, very glad to be able to talk to you one-to-one. And I thank you for watching. If you've learned how to best stay accountable and to become consistent in your goals and in your habits on self-improvement, it's a very tough thing to do, but this is the best way to do it. If you've enjoyed this video and you've learned how to set up a habit tracker, and I promise you, you better make a habit tracker after this, after I've spent 15 minutes talking to you about it. But I hope you do set up a habit tracker and you stick to it, because it is what improved my life significantly. It's the thing I cater a lot to my growth too. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and subscribe to support your self-improvement and also to support a small self-improvement creator like myself. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.